Okay, right now we're headed to Transylvania to go to see Dracula's castle. Dracula. Okay, we just have one more stop on the subway here in Bucharest to make. The subway, of course, is not air conditioned, so it's hotter than hell. So we just started our trip and I'm already sweating ass off. But it's supposed to be like ridiculously cold where we're going. Even in the summer, we're going to the mountains. I see highs like, especially tomorrow, like 50 degrees. So big difference.
At this point, we'll take it. At this point, we'll take it.
At least for one day. Little break to cool off. Our train leaves in 16 minutes and we're still in the metro. Still in the subway. And we just realized we need forks because there may not be forks on a train. Forks on a train.
Have you seen the trains we're on? Harry said maybe there'll be a fork on the train. Where are you finding a fork?
What the fork? We just made it to the train in the nick of time. We have about 2 minutes before it takes off. Departs. And here is the vent for air conditioning and it feels so good.
Air conditioning is fancy.
Or that time you had to sit on the train with a woman who talks ridiculously loud on her cell phone.
Why does every senior citizen in Europe decide to make their weekly family phone calls on the train?
I'm on my lunch break. Okay, we made it to Brasov, which I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not even sure. I guess we'll find out over the next few days. But we're actually supposed to get picked up by our Airbnb host, which is really cool, which is a real great perk of using Airbnb sometimes. So, let's see if we can find him.
48 days, no rain.
How many days?
48 days of no rain.
And here we got a little bit of drizzle.
A drizzle begins.
But at least it's a little bit cooler. We haven't found our host yet. It's only been a minute or so. So Audrey's gonna go to the Wi-Fi and see if no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi.
So we're just gonna sit and kind of figure this out.
We put on our desperate and lost faces.
Like this.
Please help us.
Lost puppy. So one thing we always do when we arrive in an Airbnb unit is test the Wi-Fi, see how strong it is, since we're world-class travel vloggers. And look at how fast this is. This is so fast I cannot believe it. It is the fastest we've ever had, ever. And we're in Brasov, Romania. And actually, the next city we go to is supposed to have the fastest Wi-Fi in all of Europe, or the fastest internet in all of Europe. This is just like unbelievable how fast this is. But I always go to speedtest.net. Check out these stats. Boom. Audrey, what's going on?
No one's gonna know what I'm talking about.
So, what are you feeling?
I feel like I'm at Auntie Teresa's bar in Chicago where she serves chicken to the bums.
So the fried chicken?
Yeah, she had a fried chicken restaurant.
Really?
And it kind of had this like vibe. This like 70s vibe.
Okay, we're trying to figure out what the heck we're gonna do for the rest of the day. It's already 4 o'clock here, kind of just got settled in. We're about to have a little cup of coffee. And you know, you look outside and it's a little bit of rain. I would say, what would you call it? Drizzle?
I like drizzle.
A light drizzle. The weather says this, but it doesn't look like that when you go to the window. It looks like this when you go to the window. And the bad thing is, tomorrow is supposed to look like this. '62. is the high with rain. So what are we gonna do here in the rain? I don't know. So we're trying to get this all figured out, straightened out for tomorrow. I don't know. What are we gonna do, Audrey?
Let's have a cup of coffee.
Let's have a cup of coffee and discuss. That's your plan?
Step 1, have coffee.
Step 1, coffee. Step 2, we haven't figured that out yet. This is interesting. This is our bedroom. Look at.
Is this the same lady yelling?
I think she's our neighbor.
Oh. Oh my god, thunder.
Okay, so we actually are able to get out of the house today for a little bit, I guess. It's been a couple hours since we got here. It started pouring like crazy. Couldn't believe it because it was not even in the forecast. And all day tomorrow is supposed to rain. But check out how cool this place is behind me. It's really amazing. A really cool place in Europe to come visit. Brasov. So we're gonna just do a little exploring for the next couple days. Here, we have 4 nights here. And then hopefully on a nice day we can make it to Brancasula, the castle of Dracula. What's the weather like in Bucharest right now, Audrey? Which is only 100 miles away.
93 and sunny.
And what's it here?
Cold.
And it's supposed to get even colder tomorrow. So let's go. We're gonna go check out this church. You're having a good time yet?
I just don't know what happened to the weather. I need my winter jacket.
It's too hot, it's too hot. Well, now it's too cold, it's too cold.
When is it ever 75 and perfect? I know where.
Croatia?
Croatia.
So what are you eyeballing over here in the rain?
Chimney cake.
Chimney cake and they
But here it looks like,
kurtos maybe?
I don't know the pronunciation.
And how much are the
I
kurtos?
can't tell, there's no sign.
Yeah, there's one right here.
Well, it's not in English. That's not helpful.
Does it say kurtos? 10 lei. So 250. That sounds like a little bit of money. I wonder how big they are. Oh, they're kind of big.
No, they're big.
Oh, nice.
We need something to warm up later.
Maybe. When you think of Transylvania and mountains and Dracula, isn't this kind of what you envision? This smoky mountain top?
Yes.
Very neat, huh? We're officially calling it in. We're officially calling a rain delay. Right? It's too bad. It's horrible out here. Everything's closing down. It's either go spend money in a bar or restaurant or go kill time at the apartment. So that's what we're gonna do. Go kill time in the apartment. It's just too nasty out.